Hello, everybody. I am yet again Price McKinney, simply put. And as always, I want to thank you for tuning in and listening. Thank all of you for your patience, for your support, for your comments, for your recommendations, suggestions, everything. I'm truly grateful because, as I've said many times, without you, there's no me. So this one is to the men, and I'm going to combine two different subjects because we're men are simple. First part of it I want to talk about is, and this is going to be the last cheating video, if you will. But to the brothers, to the men, if you want to be a player, be a player. Do what you do. I'm not knocking it. It is what it is. I get it. However, don't play with her. Women deal with relationships and life differently than what we do. We deal with stuff logically with our heads. They deal with things with their heart and their emotions. So don't play with her, man, because once she starts getting emotionally attached to you for whatever reason, if if you banging it out and she loves it, fine. If it's what you do for her, fine. But if your heart is not in it the same way hers is, just pump your brakes on that, man. Because the long-term effects of that become, she'll have to unravel all of who you are when she goes to her next. And that's not fair to her. And it's also not fair to you. If that's what you want to be and do, then by all means do. I'm a firm believer in, like my oldest brother told me, even if it's wrong, do it right. You're a McKinney man. So when I do something, I try to do it to the best of my ability. So I don't leave anything on the table, figuratively speaking. So, if that's what, have at it. But just don't do it to the degree or be in it to where you get everybody, these different females attached or connected to you. And that's not really what you're looking for. For example, that's one of the main reasons why on here I consistently say, because I'm a firm believer in leaving a quote unquote paper trail. So if there's any questions, nobody could say, well, I didn't know. And that's why my point is, that's why I say on here frequently, I'm not looking for a relationship right now, because I'm not. I'm working this, I'm working my job, I'm doing other stuff, behind the scenes, which also occupies my time. And, I, just like everybody else, I get 24 hours in a day. So I have to maximize that time and effectively. So I don't really have the time to put into a relationship because of who I am, the way that I am. I can't do it the way that I would. So I just, right now, no. So my point is, if that's what you're doing and that's what you choose to do, then do that. But just don't, because women are different. So when you get one and she starts tripping and acting a fool because, she expects more and wants more, don't be surprised, player. It comes with it. Don't be surprised. So the only way to limit, be honest, be upfront. This is all I want. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm not going to do. So there are no questions, and that just is what it is. To the man, flip side of the coin. And I don't even want to talk about this. I don't even want to say it. It's like one of my best friends tells me all the time, you ain't going to like what I'm going to say, but I have the guy to say it because it's the truth. To the man, the opposite of this. You're committed for the most part. You're in it. You're available. You pay attention, all the above. Most of the checks check off. And you're with the female and she's tripping and clowning out of nowhere. You just, all of a sudden, boom, there's a blow up. To you, it's over nothing, right? You're trying to figure out where did this come from? Oftentimes, and this is not, and of course, my disclaimer is this: this is not cookie cutter. It's not for everybody, and it's not every situation. Every situation is different because everybody is different. You follow me? But there are times when you could be the right type of guy or doing right by this particular female. And you may be right, just not right for her. And she wants all of what you offer, but the piece of you that's not what she actually wants is what's amplified to her. So she's going to hang on. She's going to keep you connected. She's not going to tell you no. She's going to continue allowing you to do all of what you do because of the benefit you are to her. In the meantime, there could possibly be a filler somewhere else. And her internal frustration of wanting to tell you, I don't want to do this anymore. I like you, but I don't like you. And she's trying to figure out a way or figure out how to say it without, quote unquote, hurting your feelings or, causing a blow up or whatever the case may be. All of the extras that you're having to deal with her, her being standoffish at times, not responding, not fully engaged, and you can sense it and feel it. Oftentimes that's great possibility. What it is she don't want you, man. It's not she just don't want you. And what you got to understand is it's not that you're a bad guy. Truth of the matter is, number one, you got to know your value and worth. Women are taught all the time, know your worth, know your value. Well, we have to too. I'm a king. That's why I wear one of the colognes I wear is I am king, because I am. It's a function, it's an operation, it's a mindset. But you got to know who you are and be confident in that. And you got to also know your value and worth, sir, brother. Because we don't get told that. We're taught and trained from kids. We fall and bump our knee. Get up, quit crying. So we're taught to disconnect emotionally. So when we grow up and become the guy that's not affectionate, that's not emotional, they're trying to figure out why we're not, and they are. It's because we've been branded with this. So when you come out of that and, try to be who you are and do the right things for that particular woman, this, that, and the other. And as I've said before, and it's not being reciprocated, and she's just tripping for no reason. Oftentimes it's, like I said, it's because she actually does not want you. She wants the benefits of who you are, but you're in the wrong body, if that makes sense. So if that's you, sir, that's what you're dealing with. And I say it all the time. I don't ever tell grown people what to do. But you got a decision to make, man. Because you're worth more than that. I've said, done videos on this before. I've had, talked to females as well. Same situation. You deserve better. You deserve far better. Especially if you're doing, the bulk of what you're supposed to be doing. You're not out hoeing around. You're not out running the streets, this, that, and the other. And your attention is, and you made her a priority. And she's just not, quote unquote, as they say, feeling you. I get it. It's difficult, but, and be okay with it. You'll recover. You'll overcome. But you got a decision to make, because there's somebody out there that will accept you for who you are and be cool with that. And she will be there. She will support you. She'll whatever you need, and you'll become better. She'll become better. And she will not purposely use you solely for the benefit of getting what you offer or what's available to her because of you. It's not right. It's not fair. So again, if you're a player and you're doing what you do, that, but don't drag whoever down the road. And, especially when you see she's starting to get in the warm and fuzzies and that's not what you are, just be honest, man. Be honest. And if you're the guy that's doing the right thing and whatnot, and you're not getting that back, and you see, you keep having these minimal blow-ups over nothing, it's a lot of that is due to the frustration of her not wanting to tell you the truth. So that's going to be it for the cheating deal. There's still some videos I've got to do, spin-offs from it, but I'm not going to title it as such. So after this one, what I'm going into next is, which I normally don't say this, but I am this time, going into preventative measures, things that you could do to strengthen your relationship, things to look for on the front end so these type things don't happen. Because ultimately, all I want is for you to have a successful relationship in whatever relationship you're in, whether you're in the beginning, middle, end, whatever. I want you to be a success with that. So again, I'm Price McKinney, simply put, and I want to thank each and every one of you as always. If you have not already, and I'm just saying this first because a lot of times I'm 50 now, so sometimes I forget. Go to my YouTube, subscribe to my channel, Price McKinney, simply put. Follow me on Instagram, simply put PM. I've got a Facebook page, simply put with Price McKinney, and Facebook. Of course, my name is on there, so you can do that one as well. So again, I'm not an expert. I just know what I know, and I promise you, I'll see you soon.